Point Pleasant Moose Lodge number 731 is located slightly north of Point Pleasant, next to the T&T Fun Zone. They are a proud sponsor of all things that are Mason County, from hosting dinner benefits to raffles to live music. The Moose Lodge is always first to lend a helping hand to organizations here in Mason County. You can stay up to date on their events by following their Facebook page. Thank you to them for not only supporting our program, but also for everything they do for Mason County. We appreciate your support. Where do you go when you're hungry? Village Pizza. Village Pizza is a locally owned business located right here in Point Pleasant. Their menu consists of pizza, subs, pepperoni rolls, and so much more. They are a proud sponsor of Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School and of Point Pleasant Live. You can take out or eat in today at their new location, located right beside the old location at 3004 Jackson Avenue. You can call 304-675-4472 to place your order today.
Remedy Medical Aesthetics and Wellness is a local health and wellness clinic located here in Point Pleasant. They offer minimally invasive skincare services and many other things. You can find their different services by searching on their Facebook page. You can contact them by calling 304-532-4177. Thank you to Remedy Medical Aesthetics and Wellness for supporting Point Pleasant Live.
Jeez, it's cold in here. I wish I had a house with some heat.
I know who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles.
Who knew hippos weren't allowed in apartments? Guess I'll just have to buy me a house now.
I know who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles.
Oh, I dropped my only house key. I guess I need a new house.
I know someone who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles. Mary Piles, also known as My Mom, can help you find the perfect house. Just call her at 304-593-0769 or email her at marykate4002@gmail.com. Remember, buy a house.
Thank you, HA Cafe, for being one of our very generous sponsors. HA Cafe is a local-owned food truck that has various items featuring pulled pork and other meats that will satisfy your needs. You can find them on Facebook by searching for HA Cafe. Thank you very much.
Thompson Trucking is a local over-the-road trucking company located in Bidwell, Ohio. They run in 48 states and haul a wide variety of product. They take great pride in providing quality service. Contact them by calling 740-245-5877. They supported Point Pleasant Live for several years, and we greatly support them.
Clayton Homes of St. Albans is a place to go if you are looking for a great selection of modular, manufactured, and mobile homes in West Virginia. They have a variety of sizes and styles so you can find the perfect fit for you and your family. If interested, you can find their Facebook page or call 304-755-0181 and ask for Randy Tibbetts. Randy is a Point Pleasant native who is a proud supporter of Point Pleasant Live. Thank you, Clayton Homes of St. Albans.
Crow Hustle Funeral Home is a local funeral home who is committed to providing caring and compassionate service to each family that they serve. You can contact them by calling 304-675-2630. Crow Hustle has been a supporter of Point Pleasant Live since the beginning of our program, and we'd like to thank them for their support.
Hanley Law Office is located right here in Point Pleasant. They offer a variety of services including adoption, divorces, custody situations, and more. You can reach them by calling 304-675-5290. They have been a supporter of Point Pleasant Live for many years, and we greatly appreciate their support. Go Big Blacks!
Looking for something to order for the entire family? Look no further than Giovanni's Pizza. Located near the high school, Giovanni's features several delicious items like pizza, pasta, subs, and much more. They also have a new outdoor dining area where you can grab your food and eat on a picnic table in the shade. Giovanni's also supports many of our youth activities here at Point Pleasant. Call 304-812-9222 or go online to place your order today.
Supple Law Office, located here in Point Pleasant, offers a variety of services including bankruptcy, real estate, and more. They take pride in representing the people of the tri-state area, and you can contact them by calling 304-675-6249. I say again, 304-675-6249. Thank you to Supple Law Office.
The auxiliary at Rivers Health focuses on improving the patient health care experience by helping them with anything they might need. Our tasks include guiding patients, assisting with wheelchairs, and making the hospital environment welcoming through the fun activities. Thank you, Rivers Health Auxiliary, for sponsoring Point Pleasant Live.
Are you looking for a place to protect your investments, home, business, or lifestyle? Point Financial Services is a full-service independent insurance agency that fulfills the needs of individuals, families, and businesses in Mason County and other surrounding counties. Point Financial Services offers auto and home insurance, life insurance, retirement planning, as well as opportunities to insure your boat, motorcycle, camper, and more. They have a dedicated staff of individuals that can fill all of your needs under one roof. You can check them out by going to www.pfsppwv.com.
My Three Sons Treasures is a local family-owned business where you can find brand new merchandise way below retail price. They carry items such as case knives, Kinga coolers, carry Aloha bamboo products, and so much more. They are constantly helping those in need and supporting our local schools and sports teams, and of course they are a supporter of Point Pleasant Live. They want to wish all the athletes of Mason County a great and safe season. Let's go Point!
Hello everyone, I'm Zoe Watson. I'm the news director for Group 2, and we need to talk about something serious about our live stream and the comment section.
And I'm Olivia Dunn, and I'm going to tell you exactly how it is.
The first thing we'd like to talk about is technical difficulties. Usually we'll tell you if we're having them, but in case we don't, please be kind to us and consider it. We are trying our best.
Hey, if something's wrong, we're probably going to tell you about it. But if we don't, then just chill out for a sec, please. Because probably we don't know what's going on either, so yeah.
The second thing we'd like to talk about is away game restrictions. For example, on Friday night games, I'm the camera girl and I'm not allowed to film our coaches, so please be kind to me. I know it's a bad angle, but I can't film our coaches, so.
There are just some things we cannot do at away games, okay? Yet again, we're trying our best. Don't hurt her feelings. It doesn't end well.
The third thing we like to talk about is pregame and sound. Usually we'll have a graphic on the screen beforehand, but sometimes we forget to. So just know that before the game starts, we will not have sound, and we also can't have sound on when there's music playing, or we will get copyrighted on Facebook.
Do you want to listen to music, or do you want to see a game? I want to see a game. So if we let the music play, no game. If we don't let music play, game. Your choice.
Another thing is to remember that we do get new people each year for our program, and we have to teach them how live stream works, and they need to gain experience just as much as we do. So if there are some mistakes on the live stream, please be kind and remember that it may be their first time working a game or an event.
This is basically a job, too. So, per se, you have a new employee. They need to be trained. It's the same thing. So just be nice to them, okay? Just think about it. Just think about being nice, and then be that.
Last but not least, please remember this is a student-ran program, meaning that, children run this program, so please, before commenting, think positive. Comment something positive instead of rude or mean towards us.
We're kids. We don't get paid for this. We just like doing it. So remember that if something is wrong or that you don't like it, deal with it, I guess. I don't know.
We've had some trouble in the past with our comment section. We just wanted to make this video and just let you guys know. Please be kind to us. And thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
Hi guys, I'm Reagan and this is Student Section Etiquette.
Keep the trash off the bleachers. What the heck? Bottle!
If you're boring, go sit with your parents.
Bro.
Just go sit with your mom.
Over here, honey! Oh, this is my spot. Oh, what are you doing? Hey!
Stop pushing. Oh, sorry. Remember to respect your fellow classmates. Touchdown! Make sure you cheer for your team.
Guys, be respectful and keep profanity down.
The key to success is your armor. Armor stands for attitude, respect, motivated, ownership, and responsible. These are qualities that students at Point Pleasant High School strive to have. Attitude.
Hey, don't forget to have a good day.
Thanks. You have a good attitude.
Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you, Addie, for holding the door for me. You're being very respectful.
You're welcome. Motivated. I give up. I can't do this.
Addie, don't give up. You'll get it eventually.
Thanks, Paige. I feel motivated now.
Good.
Ownership.
Always remember to take ownership and be responsible. And just pick up the trash around your school.
Responsibility.
It's an honor to be chosen Student of the Month because that just means you have been a good, upstanding student and you represent Point Pleasant High School well.
The key to success is your armor.
Hi, I'm Avery Roach, and I'm here today with Point Pleasant Live, and we're here to show you how to show your Point Pride. Point Pride!
What's Point Pride? Is supporting your school in everything they do, including sports, academics, and even extracurriculars.
Why do we need Point Pride?
We need Point Pride so that we can show our fellow classmates that we care about their sports and their extracurriculars.
How do we show Point Pride?
Point Pride by showing up to all the games that you can, dressing up, and following all of our pages.
I don't have any. I need a makeover.
We got
Hello everyone, my name is Ella Hunt and I'm here with Point Pleasant Live interviewing
Reese Hunt
and
Hayden Hunt.
So today I will be asking them the most important question they'll ever be asked in their entire lives. Why are you two always tardy?
We are never tardy or late, never.
How late were you guys today?
Only 19 minutes.
Only 19 minutes.
Why were you guys late for only 19 minutes?
We're getting our money up, not our funny up. Brr.
What does getting our money up but not our funny up mean?
You be grinding like all your life. Getting your GTA money up. Brr. Brr.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is my brothers. So boys, do you know the consequences of being tardy?
I have no idea. Your money gets down.
So the consequences of being tardy is 1 to 2, you get a warning, 3 to 4, lunch detention, 5 to 6, after school detention, 7 to 8, 1 day of ISS, 9 to 10, 2 days of ISS plus a parent meeting. And if you get 11 days or higher, you have 3 days of ISS plus an individual attendance contract. So ladies and gentlemen, don't be tardy.
Brr.
Hi, I'm Avery Roach, and I'm here today with Point Pleasant Live, and we're here to show you how to show your Point Pride! Point Pride!
What's Point Pride? Is supporting your school in everything they do, including sports, academics, and even extracurriculars.
Why do we need Point Pride?
We need Point Pride so that we can show our fellow classmates that we care about their sports and their extracurriculars.
How do we show Point Pride?
Point Pride by showing up to all the games that you can, dressing up, and following all of our pages.
I don't have any. I need a makeover.
We got
Hi, I'm Leah Eddy.
I'm Grayson Steen.
And I'm Olivia Grigsby, and we're your Point Pleasant Live social media managers.
For your 2023-2024 school year. This year, as social media managers, we came up with our new slogan for Point Pleasant Live.
Our passion,
Your school.
Live.
our passion is making these videos, taking pictures, and commentating for our community.
Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School is your school, and Point Pleasant Live is so grateful to have such a great school to support our program.
And we are always live.
Senior Jason Hughes, four-year member of the Big Blacks football team, was on track to a breakout season. The year started off at home against Greenbrier East.
We may have lost both, but I was pretty happy while doing it. Quickly run over the chance. Hughes all alone. Goodbye. Sayonara. Jason Hughes.
And Jason was the head of an amazing game, with the Big Blacks leading 19-7 with 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Then tragedy struck.
Guerrero in motion. Play action keeper for Hughes. Hughes going to try and take it again. Hughes running through, first down, and a lot more.
Josh Hughes, the quarterback option. He has first down yardage.
Josh Hughes.
Jason suffered a severe injury.
Well, I was running the ball, and some kid landed on my leg, and went to the hospital after the injury, and then figured out it was a tibial break. So it's like, a big bone in your leg, and that's what happened.
It's unfortunate that it happened to him, because I know the young man waited for 3 years to be our starting quarterback, and then for him to go out in the first game, it was kind of a kick in the gut for everybody.
His fellow classmates frozen, the crowd silent, and his senior teammates waiting for it all to unfold.
I was just shocked, everything that we trained for all summer. Me and Jay, we'd be out on the field throwing the ball, going over plays. We were shot down within one game, so took a pretty big toll on the team.
Really, it was just shock. I didn't really see the play. I don't like how it happened, but just seeing him there on the ground, really hurt, and knowing that what the team was going to go through if it was actually a bad injury.
But Jason was that type of kid that the kids knew that he was going to play hard all the time.
Even though Jason can't be on the field, his heart will remain in the game.
Well, I've been going to practices, going to the games, everything like that, and trying to help out the quarterback that stepped up and played that position as a sophomore, which that's a hard position to play as a sophomore.
Looks like Caden Hill's going to take the helm.
And so I've just been going and trying to help the team the best that I can and getting them ready for the games, or just getting their mentality straight.
He was a leader. He kept everybody in check. He was always there for a teammate when they messed up or anything like that. So leadership was definitely his best quality.
I've been blessed, during my 17 years as the head football coach here to have really good quarterbacks. And for me to have to kind of go through this, it was a process that, I'm sitting here thinking, next man up, how are we going to do this?
Because we have a great team, no matter what. And I know that our team can be an amazing team, facing all adversities. So I just go in with the mentality that we can win. We can win any game. We can win any position that we get put into.
I think he's a tough kid,
I just want them to play at 100% and, win or lose. Yeah, you always want to win. But if you go out there and you know that you give 110% effort on that field, then you won in your mind already. You won. So just always go out there and just play the best game that you can possibly.
And welcome everybody to our first ever radio style stream. I'm Brant Wilson, joined by
Cooper Craig
and also Andy Late there on computer tonight as we head to this no video game between two AA teams looking for the playoffs. Winfield already has their spot sealed. Point Pleasant needs this win, a Bluefield loss, and a Greenbrier East win to seal their spot. As this one will fall about the 3 down the right hash. Cutting it back to midfield. He's got a gap. Breaks through one, but it's Jordan with the tackle at the 28-yard line. As this Winfield team has been dominant. This is going to be a triple option attack for Winfield. Captains J.C. Miller and Kayjuan Pearson. All right, ready to line it up. Also tonight, Cooper, we are sitting in the Winfield section, so we're kind of we're blood in the water, but
hopefully we make it out.
Point gives a 5-2 look. It's going to be a split look for Winfield and shotgun. Play action rolling to his right. Looking down to the right field. Check down about the 25, and he's brought down after a short carry to the 34-yard line. Aiden, looks like quarterback today is going to be Easton Pinkerton. I believe a transfer as a junior. I'm not sure which school.
It seems like there's a lot of transfers this year, especially in football.
Last week, Winfield losing their game to Scott by about 20, I believe, right?
I think so.
Here at Winfield, point winning last week against Ripley in convincing fashion. A lot to nothing, I know that. It was been a long week. So congratulations to our girls soccer team for having a very solid season as they fell short to Philip Barber. This is an offensive pass interference on the call as they discussed it. So it'll just move them back for a longer first down. Their boys play tomorrow against Charleston Catholic in the state tournament game, state championship game. The third year in a row we've seen an Irish and Big Black Knights matchup. Who do you think is going to take that one home?
I think Point's going to take it home this year. We've fell short the past couple years, but I think this year's our year.
As this pass interference is going to move them back 15 yards back to their own, starting at their 11 here. It's going to be a stack set on the line. It's 8 of them on the line of scrimmage. Sole receiver to the left side of the field, Aiden Hernandez. So he'll take the snap. Dropping back. Pinkerton high, throw down the left sideline, looking one-on-one coverage, and that's pass interference on Jordan Elliott. Held him up at the 50 and just spun around. So they're just going to have to swallow that one, as it'll probably move him back to the original line of scrimmage at the 28-yard line. So back-to-back pass interference calls, one on the Generals, one on Point Pleasant, as Elliott will come out for quarterback Caden Hill at corner, as he looks like he's going to match up with Luke Davis, the 6-foot senior for the Generals. Generals have a legitimate shot here to bring home the state title. Them, North Marion, and Scott are those premier 3 contenders. But if Bluefield finds a way to sneak in, they're always a threat. As that's what Point Pleasant is hoping. Knocks them down a peg. As they're moving this penalty, they're moving this ball a bit too far. So we'll start back right. We'll get back right where we started at the 28 midfield. As Pinkerton's getting the play call here. He's going to go under center. Wing T with a receiver out to the side. It's going to be a quick run there. There's that triple option as he is stuck up at the line of scrimmage. No gain for the Generals, 2nd and 10. As he got to about the right hash, really nothing further. What do you think the key for Point Pleasant? What's going to be their key to winning this game?
You know, I think they're gonna. I think they, if we can stop the pass, I think we can always stop the run. But if we can keep them from getting it in the air, I think we'll be pretty good.
Yet again, wing T for Winfield. It's going to be give up the gut. He is brought down by his feet and then finally brought down over top. There's a flag on the play late. Looks like it was on Cole Miller. Maybe not. I saw the ref throw something there. My apologies. No, looks like Hatton was down there at the bottom grabbing his foot as it was like 1 yard gain. I'm pretty sure I saw a flag fly in there. It's going to be a holding on the offense. It's going to move back, make it a 2nd and long from the spot of foul. So our crew tonight taking pictures, Reagan Cosson and Chloe Wamanon down there for on-field clips as well. And this one moves them back pretty far to about the 24-yard line. Long 2nd and 13 now. And I didn't think this game would be so penalty-ridden. Not even a minute into the game officially, and we've had 3 penalties on 4 snaps. Back to the wing T. Man in motion around the top. He cuts it left there after the give on the sweep and gets brought down. That's a 25, 1 yard carry for Matthew Daly. Daly had a very solid year last year as a freshman. I saw him play a little bit. As they're going to try and keep things working here on offense. Probably stunned that Point Pleasant stopped that first pass. May have been a pass interference, but a pass interference is better than a touchdown. As they'll stay in that heavy set under center. This time, number 10, Aiden Hernandez, to the bottom of the field. Number 3 in motion over top. Point jumps a bit as they're trying to set him up. No play call. Pinkerton looking for it now. And they're going to call a timeout early. 10:07 remaining here in the first quarter as Winfield burns a timeout. We'll cut to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Point Pleasant Moose Lodge number 731 is located slightly north of Point Pleasant, next to the TNT Fun Zone. They are a proud sponsor of all things that are Mason County, from hosting dinner benefits to raffles to live music. The Moose Lodge is always first to lend a helping hand to organizations here in Mason County. You can stay up to date on their events by following their Facebook page. Thank you to them for not only supporting our program, but also for everything they do for Mason County. We appreciate your support.
Where do you go when you're hungry? Village Pizza. Village Pizza is a locally owned business located right here in Point.
For the Generals, they drop back out of the I form. It's going to be a 4-receiver set. 2 to each side, it's split. Pinkerton, throw over the top of the field. This one out of arm's reach. He was looking for number 2, Toby Lowry, at the 50-yard line, sent it to about the 45, and the punting unit comes out for the Generals. And a surprising defensive stand for the Point Pleasant Big Blacks. Being heavy underdogs is an understatement here for Point Pleasant. They're really fighting for everything here. Winfield already guaranteed their spot, so they're going to take this game seriously as a senior night. But Point's just got a lot more to lose. As this punt's going to be spiraled here to the right side of the field, picked up by Scooney, muffs it, and it's recovered by Winfield at the 43-yard line near the left hash going Winfield's way, and it's number 7, Luke Davis on the recovery. And Schoon with an early error that is costly in such a contested game, such a big game for Point Pleasant. And that's one way to get your first down of the night for Winfield, the turnover for Point Pleasant.
You know, I think we're going to see the pass a lot more now. Well, maybe not.
This one in I form here. It's going to be a dive to the right side on the counter, actually. And he's brought down near the line of scrimmage. Gets pushed forward a lot to the 38-yard line by a pile of the offensive linemen. Good counterplay there. Just let the big man do the work in the trenches. It's going to be Reese Hunton there as well coming down for the tackle. So shout out to Dylan Kiefer, Nanaw, for tuning in. Couldn't make it in here tonight. We appreciate her watching. They'll go to a wing T-look here. It's going to be a keeper for the quarterback. He's going to just tuck it and run. Fumbles! It's on the ground. Recovered at the 15. It's Caden Hill, the 25, as Pinkerton coughed it up. And just a textbook hit helmet to ball. And it pops out, and Pinkerton got a second chance of life there. Couldn't stay with it. There was a triple option look there. Can't say it's the easiest thing to describe over radio, but
this has truly been a crazy first few minutes of this game.
9:13 left on the time of the turnover. As the refs are going to discuss it here. I'm not sure what there is to discuss. Pete Chapman's going to have to come off the field. But if you know that triple option look, it's either that dive down the middle or they go to that option pitch look. But it was just a tuck and run for Pinkerton, who had green grass for him, but he met contact 5 yards past the line of scrimmage and lost it. One receiver for Point, that heavy set we like to see. It's 8 on the line. Hatton's going to get it off the sweep. He's filling in for Nate Benz. Hatton down the left sideline. Hurdles one. Stiff arms another. He's all alone. 30, 20. Stiff arms one more, and he's brought down at the 17. And what a first carry for Connor Hatton tonight.
Is that his first carry he's had all season? Because if so, that's an amazing way to start your season as an offensive player.
I think so. Nate Bentz out for tonight, and that was going to be the X factor that Point missed.
That looked like Nate Bentz for a minute.
I got flashes. I'm not even sure if it was Juan or Bentz. 9 minutes left, and a scamper from Connor Hatton has him in the red zone early. Second play of the drive now. After the sweep from the Connor Hatton motion, he's back in that tight end position. Looks like it's Schoon in the backfield with Hill tonight. Motion again for Connor. It's going to be underneath. Jordan trying to find the hole through the reverse sweep up the middle. And he's brought down at the 13, say 14-yard line. It's a short carry for him. They'll give him about 2. 2nd down and 8. Hill now getting the play call is going to be Rollins up to the top of your screen. Really hoping he could find himself in the end zone tonight. An incredible senior. As they overloaded formation to the left, Chapman, Juan, and Jordan shift over. Now 8 on the line of scrimmage. It's going to be underneath give here. Schoon finds the hole on the sweep, and he's brought down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and short. Third and 3. The band's getting into it. As this game stays this way, it's going to be a hostile crowd here in a few minutes. 7:30 and ticking. As Point Pleasant is in striking distance. Schrader warming up there after that soccer game yesterday. You just got to stay locked in. Hatton in motion. It's going to be another give underneath him on the sweep. Looking for the corner this time. Winfield's all over it as he's brought down near the sideline at the 8-yard line, no gain. That's just a bit longer than a extra point. And they're going to keep the offense out here. They got to stay aggressive if they want to beat this very tough Winfield Generals team. As now it starts to pick up. And looks like Point's going to call their first timeout. That leaves both teams with 2. We'll follow them. 6:51, tied at 0 when we come back.
Where do you go when you're hungry? Village Pizza. Village Pizza is a locally owned business located right here in Point Pleasant. Their menu consists of pizza, subs, pepperoni rolls, and so much more. They are a proud sponsor of Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School and of Point Pleasant Live. You can take out or eat in today at their new location, located right beside the old location at 3004 Jackson Avenue. You can call 304-675-4472 to place your order today.
Like they're going to send the house here. It's a 25-yard attempt for the junior. On the left hash. Snap good, hold good, up, and good for Alex Schrader. Nothing but air in between them posts. I was going to say something about basketball, but it doesn't really work here. 6:46 the time of that field goal as Point is up on the Generals. As that is a sentence I did not expect to be saying today, you know? Stay through it there. Well, I mean, there's really one key point to that drive, and that was Connor Hatton going from about the own 26 to the Winfield 17. A lot of yards that I don't feel like calculating right now.
It was a beautiful run.
But he's already an early runner for the start of the show, and not sure who was on that fumble for us, but that's what set it up. Schoon muffs the punt at about the 42-yard line on the left hash. It just easily falls out, and then the next play after, they take the triple option out wide. It's a keeper for Pinkerton. He dropped the ball. It's a good helmet to ball combination. Hard to hold on to as the kickoff unit comes onto the field now for both teams.
Back to Winfield. Chris Ransom and Pike Connor.
As Schrader's going to send this one down. It's Radcliffe and someone else down there with them. They're wearing camo jerseys tonight, and they're on suit. You can hardly read them numbers out there.
It's almost like their helmets are floating.
As the squib kick's going to find its way back into the end zone for a touchback. Could have been critical for this Winfield team. It looked like that was Trevin Tanner also back there. As the offense stagnant to start for Winfield. 2 possessions, a fumble and a punt. 0 first downs, as this is their 3rd offensive possession, as their 2nd one did come from that muff punt we were talking about earlier. Jordan Elliott back out there has a pass interference tonight, but it stopped the big play, as Winfield's probably going to try and go through the air here early. That's going to be Hernandez, that lone receiver. They show this Point Pleasant look that we're used to seeing, but they bring it to the I form. Wing T actually for him on this play. Underneath the give on the fullback. He's going to run through one, and Schoon is there low and early to bring him down at the 26-yard line. 5-yard gain for, they'll make about 6 actually, to make it a 2nd and 4 for the Generals. Looks like Hunt's going to be that lone corner out there this time. He's on Davis, who came in for number 10, Hernandez. As they'll get to the I form here. Everyone on the line. 3 tight end set. Rolling out to his left. Looking, pressure coming in from Jordan. This one high and incomplete. Intended for number 2, Toby Lowry. It's Jordan Elliott on the pass breakup, as that ball was about 2 yards too high for him to get. Got a finger on it. And that's just great pressure off the edge from Ethan Jordan. Got there. He got a QB hit. 3rd down for the Generals. As it's just been an early struggle. Martinez still out wide. As they'll get the play call here. It's like everybody on their team does have a QB wristband, so everyone has the plays ready to go. This one's Wing T. Man in motion over top. It's going to be an option. Pitched out to the right side. He's brought down immediately. That's number 55, Trenton Harmon, on the tackle. So they ran it rolling left. A quick pitch was read immediately. And the Big Blacks are on schedule tonight with their dominant run defense. As you want to beat Point Pleasant, you got to beat them through the air. And right now, they just defended both very well. It's Marrero and Schoon back deep to return. Does Wing T look for Winfield? Not doing them any favors, as they do run a multiple set offense. We see him out of shotgun and I form tonight. Marrero this time to receive it right on the star. As he'll catch it about the 50-yard line. So Point Pleasant 50 yards to find the end zone here, 3-0, as they remain with the lead. Need another dominant play to get them downfield.
I think they're going to go to Hatton again.
Like Josh Chapman's also in there now. Not sure why he got subbed out the first time. It's going to be Jordan and Chapman on the line of scrimmage as tight ends. 2 receivers out wide. Hill takes a snap. Schoon in the backfield with him. Hatton as a receiver. Hill, 5-step drop, looking left. Throws it high, looking for Schoon, and it's 5 yards too long. Just overthrew him there. Good pressure near the end of that throwing motion by number 4, Jace Miller, who was there for the ball pressure. 2nd and 10, as that's the first place of the air for the Big Blacks tonight. So we see them getting their bag early. 5:12 remaining here in the first quarter. It's going to be 2 receivers to the very bottom of your screen now. 2 tight ends to each side. Hill takes a snap. It's going to be play action, rolling to his left. Hill loads up, and he'll be brought down after tucking it and losing a yard. That pressure there caused by number 67 for the Generals, Keith Hall. Make it a 3rd down and 12. They'll call him a bit shorter than he was. So we'll probably have to go through the air yet again which you don't see much for the Big Blacks. 3 straight passing plays, but back into a heavier set. Hatton, Jordan, and Chapman each on the line. 2 to the bottom of the line. In motion is Schoon. Underneath the Hatton on the reverse. Hatton finds a hole, lost the football. And either way, it's not a good scenario for Point. This one might be Winfield, as this one just got poked out. So he'll get a gain of 3. As the punting unit comes out, Bowles coming out there, one of the notable names, as Schrader's going to have to send it. 4:15 and ticking tonight. And Schrader has a field goal tonight, his first punt. Clean snap, spiraling out to the right side of the field. This one fielded at the 11, no fair catch. He's bringing it to the left side. Tries to cut it back inside the hashes, and he's brought down by Parker Bowles. Dylan Kiefer in there as well on the tackle. So Winfield starts at their own 23. And just hardly any positive plays here for them on offense. Just been an offensive struggle for both teams outside of that one play by Connor Hatton. As they'll wait the play call here from their coach. Needing to get some explosive play under their belt. They're just waiting to start the down. They don't have the chains moved. I'm not sure what the false start's for. Huh? False start. Big Blacks. That penalty is declined. Well, the chains aren't moved. Okay. So it'll be moving them 5 yards forward after the punt on a defensive false start. Or a punt false start that wasn't called at the time of play. You know, I'm not sure a picture would paint a clear vision here. As they'll get to the wing tee.
3:53 on the clock.
Oh, you got three in motion here. He gets the handoff on the sweep. And he's brought down after going to the right side, brought down at the 30 to make it a 2nd and 4. .338 and ticking here for the Generals. 2nd down and it'll be Elliott sprinting to his spot here. One-on-one coverage. He's been thrown at twice now tonight. Yet again, wing T. It's going to be a keeper with the fullback on this option. He's got a first and a bit more. As he be brought down at the 38-yard line, 1st down in the middle of the field here.
3:13 left in the first quarter.
It'll be Hunt now lining up as him and Elliott have been switching back and forth, keeping them on their feet. An interesting set here. It's going to be another fullback dive. Keeper here. This is what he lost the ball. So going to the left side. He gets to the 50, where he's finally knocked out of bounds by Hunt, who stayed home. Call him at the 49 in Point Pleasant territory. They'll just say the 50, actually. That's a good play there off the fake give to the fullback.
Also, number 11, Aiden Martinez out here with some fine blocking. And that run is also good enough for a Winfield General. 1st down.
Here it is again, wing T look. As the receiver's waving for it near the top of the field. It's going to be a reverse. Number 3 again, Weaver's all over him. And this one's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe half a yard for Pearson. One of the captains there.
Initial contact made in there by number 74, Colton Weaver, finally brought down by number 52, Dylan Kiefer.
And Kiefer's been having a very good night here on tackles. He's been everywhere in that quote-unquote monster position we talked about on our game night 2 weeks ago.
About 2:20 on the clock.
As Point's still showing that 5-2 look they were using at the start of the year. Jordan on the edge. Dropping back out of the wing tee. Throw it on the check down to the left side, about 10 yards downfield, where he's brought down by Hunt, who settled on him. But a 1st down for the Generals. As they are rolling now near the 2-minute mark of the quarter. They're going to stay in this wing T set. Receiver to the bottom. As looks like Higg there almost jumped. One of the false start after they went up to see a play call. As they'll await it here. Pinkerton take the snap. As it'll be a fullback dive out of the wing T. Give them maybe a yard. 2nd and 9. As they're running this old school football. That's even more old school than us because we run it out of the shotgun. They have these multiple sets, but they're finding one they're liking, and the wing T is doing them favors.
I like it. It's fun to watch.
When done well, as we've seen with Air Force this year in college football, it could be one of the most dominant sets in football. And Winfield does have the athletes to run it. Hernandez now the sole receiver.
About a minute on the clock.
Motion K-Juan. And it's going to be a give here again to the fullback. That's Jace Miller there on the carry. Looks like it's been Graziani also getting some wide receiver reps. As him and Davis and just a bit of Hernandez have been working here. 3rd down here as they got music playing for their own 3rd down. Not sure how that works, but we'll keep rolling. Same set. It's going to be a fullback dive again for Miller. Bumps off one tackle and brought down the line of scrimmage. Connor Hatton with the tackle for loss. Jace Miller couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it a 4th down for the Generals. As looks like they might just let this clock roll out the first quarter. At the end of one, maybe. As they'll let it bleed. At the end of one, the Big Blacks up 3-0 to the Generals. We'll get back to the second quarter. Winfield with a 4th down in Big Blacks territory at the 35. We'll be right back.
Remedy Medical Aesthetics and Wellness is a local health and wellness clinic located here in Point Pleasant. They offer minimally invasive skincare services and many other things. You can find their different services by searching on their Facebook page. You can contact them by calling 304-532-4177. Thank you to Remedy Medical Aesthetics and Wellness for supporting Point Pleasant Live.
Jeez, it's cold in here. I wish I had a house with some heat.
I know who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles.
Who knew hippos weren't allowed in apartments? Guess I'll just have to buy me a house now.
I know who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles.
Guy Academy Coach of the Year, Daniel Tinch, says call out some more downs. As it's a 4th and 6 at the Point Pleasant 35 for the Generals. As they stay on the field, this time a shotgun look at the start of the second quarter. Rolling right. Pinkerton checks it down to the left side. He's all alone. And there is not a point player in sight. He is untouched on the left sideline. Number 2, Toby Lottery. Hit the lottery. Nothing but green grass ahead of him. 11:51 as they go 35 yards to the end zone.
You know, I said earlier, the Point's going to have to stop the pass because we can stop the run, but
that's Pinkerton doing what he does best there. They did take down Nitro. He was a big key in that. As Alexander sends it up and in, it's 7-3 for the Generals now. 11:51 remaining. As we'll send you right back to commercial break. When we come back, down 4, Point to get the ball.
Jeez, it's cold in here. I wish I had a house with some heat.
I know who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles.
Who knew hippos weren't allowed in apartments? Guess I'll just have to buy me a house now.
I know who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles.
Oh, I dropped my only house key. I guess I need a new house.
I know someone who can help you with that.
Who?
Mary Piles. Mary Piles, also known as My Mom, can help you find the perfect house. Just call her at 304-593-0769 or email her at marykate4002@gmail.com.
Thank you, HA Cafe, for being one of our very generous sponsors. HA Cafe is a local-owned food truck that has various items featuring pulled pork and other meats that will satisfy your needs. You can find them on Facebook by searching for HA Cafe. Thank you very much.
As we're back, as the clock struck midnight on Point Cinderella, scoreless run against the Generals. 7-3 after the 35-yard touchdown conversion on 4th down. As number 10, Hernandez, is going to send this one deep. Hunt catches it right with his fingertips here about the 5, and on the right sideline looking for room. Cuts through, gets to the 30, and is wrapped up at the 32. As Point gets ready for take control. Last offensive drive, stalling out after a Connor Hatton fumble on a 3rd and long. That stayed with us, but we had to punt it away. Both teams left with a turnover tonight. Both put the ball on the ground. Point Pleasant, 2 fumbles, only one of them lost though. As Point is on that need to score basis at all times tonight. Now down here early. Going down 2 possessions would just be bad. Look at wing team set here underneath for Jordan, who gets brought down. Just sweep it to the right side. It'll make it a 2nd down and 11 now. As he got hit hard. Just stood up. Didn't get brought down though, so good for him. He did have that 96-yard rushing game about 2 weeks ago. As they'll mark him down at the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 for the Big Blacks. Just saying that. Saying that look here. Hill has everything unloaded to the very top of the field. Chapman and Hatton switch sides to the left side now. Hatton in motion over top. It's going to be a keeper for Hill after faking the give to Schoon. He's brought down after a gain of 3. Make it a 3rd down and 7 for Point Pleasant.
10:45 on the clock.
As Winfield is starting to crack down on the offense, that one play by Connor Hatton is really what Point has as their name in. That field goal by Schrader, of course. As Winfield trying to stop him. Is Connor Hatton in the slot on the left hash. Hill takes the snap, dropping back, 5 steps off the back foot, hits Jordan on the right sideline, and he's going to be short of line again at the 40. So it'll be a 4th down and 2 for the Big Blacks at their own 40-yard line.
Stop for the Generals, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Black Knights are thinking about it.
Looks like they're going to stay there. Cottrell's going to give him the call. They're looking to get back into here. Rollins lined up to the sideline. Hatton in motion. They'll just settle him here in the slot. Chapman the single tight end as they'll call a timeout. Point now left with one of them. Winfield still got 2. It's a 7-3 game with a 4th and 2 at their own 40. We'll be right back.
Thompson Trucking is a local over-the-road trucking company located in Bidwell, Ohio. They run in 48 states and haul a wide variety of product. They take great pride in providing quality service. Contact them by calling 740-245-5877. They've supported Point Pleasant Live for several years, and we greatly support them.
And we're back here for a 4th down. It's going to be Schrader looking to take the punt. Kaquan looking like he's at Kaquan Pearson. Looks like he's deep to receive. Schrader sends this one as it'll land at about the 25 and take a good bounce. No fair catch picked up by Kaquan. Now the left sideline, he's brought down by Connor Hatton. Who else? Dylan Kiefer also in there at the 27-yard line. Their offense is rolling now. As it's been the man of the hour now after that throw, Easton Pinkerton, who made a cross-body play last time on 4th and 5 to get the Generals in the end zone. Looking to replicate. Also number 36 in there for Varsity. Who's that for us, Cooper?
That's Andrew Whittington.
Andrew Whittington getting some of his first Varsity snaps tonight. We're in a cover 1 set for point. Schoon is dropping back. Wing T run up the middle. As Kayjuan Pearson there got it off, looked like a sweep. Couldn't get nothing. Brought down to the line of scrimmage, looks to be. They'll give him about 2, so 2nd and 8 for the Generals. And it's going to be number 11, Martinez now, to the very top of your, not top of your screen, I'm sorry. Very top of the field. Tight wing T formation here.
9:20 on the clock.
It's going to be a keeper on the sweep to the right side. He's got the right sideline, 50, 40. It's a foot race that no one else is winning. Touchdown for the Generals. That's number 3. There's Kayjuan Pearson there on the reverse as they're up 13-3. I called that touchdown a bit premature. He was about at the 20, but we all knew. Untouched there. As, you know, if you like Air Force football, you like this football game. It's been dominant on the ground now ever since they got their feet moving. As they're living up to all expectations we had set earlier. 9:08 the time of that touchdown. As they have scored twice in the last 2 minutes and 52 seconds. And this one's up and good. 14-3 your score when we come back. Big Blacks need something and need something quick. We'll be right back.
Clayton Homes of St. Albans is a place to go if you are looking for a great selection of modular, manufactured, and mobile homes in West Virginia. They have a variety of sizes and styles so you can find the perfect fit for you and your family. If interested, you can find their Facebook page or call 304-755-0181 and ask for Randy Tibbetts. Randy is a Point Pleasant native who is a proud supporter of Point Pleasant Live. Thank you, Clayton Homes of St. Albans.
Thompson Trucking is a local over-the-road trucking company located in Bidwell, Ohio. They're running 40.
And we're back here. 14-3 your score after about a 70-yard scamper for Kayjuan Pearson. On the reverse through the wing T, he found the hole and hit it. And he was gone from about the 50 forward on that right sideline. This one pooted up and then into the 3-yard line, picked up by Hunt. He's going to try and take it here. Cuts it to the right side, looking for the sideline. Has room down the right side, and he's brought down near the 35-yard line. And this one might be coming back. Looked like it was a back official that called it, so we'll probably see a flag. I mean, a holding. Now, if you could visualize it, the turnout for this game, about 4/5 of the bleachers are filled for us, and about 98/100 is filled for them. So it's 98%. I wanted to stay on theme, but about 8:58 now as this penalty moves it back from the 35 to the 25. Oh, much farther, sorry. Whoa. Holding. That is a 25-yard penalty for the Big Blacks. That can't be right, right?
Was it a holding call?
I'm not sure, but we got down to the 35. I know that for a fact. And it might be spot a foul. Maybe it was at the 20, and they brought him back. But either way, we're losing a lot. Starting at their own 9, it'll be that 3-man motion we saw for Point Pleasant. Rollins to the bottom, to the out wide. Hatton in motion. Hill's just going to take it and run. Have Hatton lead blocking down the left side. As he gets to the hash and brought down, it's a 12. 2nd down and 8 for the Big Blacks.
Just under 8:45 on the clock.
Special out again to Nanall, the Kiefer's aunt, I believe. guy ever tuning in. Also, my mom and my grandparents, them too, and also Rob Craig.
My dad. He makes good chili.
Chili Cook-Off champion 2023, Rob Craig, is in the building tonight. So
looking for another title next year.
So it'll be 8 on the line again for the Big Blacks. Underneath give to Schoon on the sweep, runs into his own man, and is brought down at the 15-yard line. 3rd down and medium here for Point Pleasant. As just seems that the Big Blacks' luck has ran dry here, as Winfield is dialed in. It's a hard team to stop. You know, beating a very talented Nitro team 2 weeks ago as well. I mean, you gotta give them their flowers. It's a very good team this year.
Right at 7:40 on the clock.
8 on the line again. It's gonna be Hatton in motion. Underneath give to Jordan, who's gonna be close to the line to gain. Looks like they're gonna give it to him. So it's a 3rd down conversion for Ethan Jordan on the underneath sweep up the middle, as they'll take it for a 1st and 10 from the left hash at their own 22-yard line. You just got to get on the board here before the clock expires. I know 7:30, 7:20 about still left here. It's a running game for both teams, and without the explosive plays, this clock goes by quick. It's going to be press coverage to the very top with Dawson. Maybe try and test him. Hatton in motion underneath give. Here's a sweep to the right side. He's got some room. Hatton cuts back, and he's brought down near the 30. They'll say the 29 for Connor Hatton, and he's stepping up into a big role early as his first offensive game played. He's been Iron Man tonight. He's on both sides as well, making plays with a tackle for losses on the night, too. As that's something I don't see much, is Jordan and Rollins split set here at receivers. 2nd and 3. And it looks like it might be a false start on either Jordan.
Got a flag, initial indication is an offside.
Oh, so offsides there. That's K'Juan Pearson there, who had the long touchdown scamper earlier, who's offsides. And it's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Big Blacks. Moves them up 5. As now that's their 2nd 1st down of the drive. A great sign here for them. 1st and 10 from their own 34. I'm saying Ethan Jordan is an intimidating man to line up against as a receiver. I mean, maybe 2 receptions all year, but they were good receptions. That's like he has one tonight, too. Never mind, he's a threat. The next coming of Randy Moss out of West Virginia, Ethan Jordan. Steady again, 8 on the line of scrimmage here. It's going to be a keeper for Hill. Quarterback power. Tries to bounce it to the right side and going nowhere. He'll lose about 2. They'll say he got near the line of scrimmage and move him back a yard probably. So no gain. 2nd and 10 here at their own 33-yard line.
Right at 5.5 left on the clock.
He Juan in motion again. Underneath give to Schoon on the sweep. Fights through one and gets stood up. There's going to be a flag on the play there. Took the hit well, got spun around, and gets a gain of about 2. Number 2, Toby Lowry, who has a touchdown reception tonight. Clean shoulder-to-shoulder contact on him. As they might call that for a targeting or illegal contact, which just wouldn't be the right call. That's a very clean hit there that kept Schoon at bay. As it was the back judge that threw the flag out.
Is a targeting call an ejection?
Not in high school, I don't think. Yeah, hit to the head. That's a terrible call there by the ref in the nice way possible. That's a very good hit from Toby Lowry. Hit shoulder pad to shoulder pad, as it'll be a 1st down for the Big Blacks, though. I'm not sure if you can tell. We are inside the Winfield section.
We'll take one when we can get one.
Oh, absolutely. 1st down at the 50 now. They'll say at the 49, so inside Winfield territory again.
They are not happy about
I do agree, though. They have a right to be mad.
Yep.
It's going to be Quan in motion. It's going to be a fake pitch. Got me faked as the underneath give on the sweep, reverse sweep to Jordan.
It's like there was another flag on the play.
He'll get down to the 45 as we await the call here. It was called by a side official, so probably a hold maybe. I'm not. What is that? He just waved his arms to the outside. No, like call.
Did he wave it off?
No, like it. Oh. They waved it off. Okay. They usually wave the flag around, not. First down, second down, Big Blacks.
Clock just stopped right around 5 minutes.
They'll keep it rolling now with that whistle. It'll be at the 45, second down and 6. That was the most interesting way I've seen the wave off a call. You just held your hands out and moved him up and down. That's what he did. It's like he was swimming. Now Marrero, the lone receiver here. Power set to the right side. Hill's going to have a keeper. Hill to the right side. He has room, and he's brought down near the 25, 30, they'll say 30-yard line. He got tripped up at about the 32 as he had green grass, about 2 to beat as he got brought down from behind. He's now approaching the red zone at the 27. It's going to be Marrero out wide again. It's that power set where this overload to the right side. It's going to be underneath give to Marrero on the right side. He's getting to the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Second down and 7, 4:05 left as it stops. Hey, congratulations to Coach Davey Dars for being our football and track coach of the year in West Virginia. You know, incredible coach there for track as they've won back-to-back, I believe. Or they were runner-up 2 years ago. They won this year, right?
Yeah, I think they did.
So the last 4 years, we've won 3 state championships. It was 2019, 2 out of the last 3. Let's just win it this year and get it done. Here goes Hill on the keeper for point. That same power set as he'll get close to the line of gain. Just kind of scampered his way through. Near the 20-yard line.
Just under 4 minutes, 3:50 on the clock.
So knocking on heaven's door. 3rd down and 3 at the 20-yard line. Approaching half as this clock. Are you taking 3 minutes off for the drive? This is a power set to the left now. Hill's going to have a keeper. Hill has a hole, and he gets the first down, as they might call him for a horse collar.
It was a really weird-looking tackle.
Had his arm around his neck there. I don't think anything illegal there, but doesn't have a good case for him. Davis on the tackle.
He might be a little sore after that one. Looks like he kind of got twisted up.
Yeah. Caught his helmet a bit weird there too, so they might be able to get a face mask call out of it. Face mask, and they will. So he did reach around. I saw the face mask. It didn't look natural. So it'll be a first down with insurance for Winfield. I mean Point Pleasant. As it'll be a quick jump pass. Chapman lost him. Josh Chapman over top the defense. Is a 5-yard jump pass from Caden Hill on the fake run. Thought he's ever going quiet. What a snag. And you use the 6'6" guy, you get 6'6" touchdowns. And his second receiving touchdown in 2 games. I mean, the Sahara is frozen over. Josh Chapman has another receiving touchdown. What a grab. Hopefully we have a good picture of that on pointpleasantlive.smugmug.com, as that was absolutely beautiful. We went a bit quiet there, not sure what the set was. But all is well that ends well. It's 14-10 with 3:14 remaining. Big Blacks starting to make a comeback. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a place to protect your investments, home, business, or lifestyle? Point Financial Services is a full-service independent insurance agency that fulfills the needs of individuals, families, and businesses in Mason County and other surrounding counties. Point Financial Services offers auto and home insurance, life insurance, retirement planning, as well as opportunities to insure your boat, motorcycle, camper, and more. They have a dedicated staff of individuals that can fill all of your needs under one roof. You can check them out by going to www.pfsppwv.com or by finding them on Facebook.
And we're back here, 14-10 after that jump pass about 7 yards out from the end zone from Hill to Josh Chapman. As everyone gets clapping. You don't see it every day. You see it every Friday, though. Here's a squib kick from Schrader that gets tipped around at the 30 and just fallen on by Winfield near the number. 3rd down and 3:14 remaining here in the second quarter. I got the scoreboard a bit confused there. 1st and 10 for the Generals. Back-to-back touchdown drives.
Looked like a flag after the play there.
Winfield had 2 critical flags there, illegal head-to-head contact and a face mask, which helped Point Pleasant out tremendously, as this one was against Winfield again. Might be an illegal block in the back. It's a sideline warning against Winfield. Looks like they were a bit jumpy there. So 1st and 10 from the Winfield 32-yard line. As they're still trying to keep this game within reach. Point Pleasant doing a great job at it. Wing T set. It's going to be a keeper for Lottery scrambling to his right. And he's brought down by number 52, Dylan Kiefer, after about a 2-yard scamper. Now both teams are getting to their running sets. Everybody also, congrats to Winfield on winning their sectional championship. Yeah, they've had a great fall season so far. And they're looking to capitalize it with a football state title. As I think they'll be about the 2, 3, or 4 seed, I believe. I think Scott's locked up the first spot. Dropping back. Pinkerton, pump fakes, high, throw down the left side, and this one's short. It's going to be up for grabs. Tipped around and incomplete. As that one was just wobbly out of Pinkerton's hands. Landed about the 40-yard line, and it'll make it a 3rd down and 7 for the Generals. Good pass defense there as the safety swarmed and just gave it no chance to be completed.
.225 left on the clock.
As Whittington there, he's playing well. They're not exposing him or anything. He's just playing a good job at linebacker there and filling for Bentz. Wing T again, this time receiver to the very top. Dropping back is a dart over the middle. He's open, and he's brought down at the 47 in Point Pleasant territory. Schoon, the last line of defense, gets him, and just a seam-busting route for Toby Lottery. Out of the wing T, there's that passing potential you get because you're so heavy focused on that run with the strong people up front. He can just slip out, get an easy seam buster. As having all these players with QB wristbands, they get their plays quick and they're ready to go. 32 in motion now. It's going to be a reverse again. This is what they scored on earlier. That fake pitch to the sweep over top, and Kequan comes in underneath. As this time it won't go as far, just a gain to about the 40. Give him a gain of 6. 2nd down. It's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, but who's counting? This time out of a shotgun set. 3 receivers.
Minute and a half left on the clock.
Play action rolling right. Deep drop back. High throw, looking to take the top off. Marrero's there, can't get a pass break up. He breaks one and he's in, touchdown. It's a 40-yard pass completion, and that's Aiden Hernandez, as looks like there's a flag after the play. The side official called something. Aiden Hernandez got up and got over Marrero there on a jump ball and just rolled to the end zone, really. And there's a flag after the play, so this one will count. As we await the call here. This one won. Something against Winfield here. Unnecessary. I'm really not sure what we're calling. So there's a personal foul on the Generals there. Looks like on the celebration, 1:27 remaining. As they're looking for the extra point here. 75 yards through the air tonight for the Generals. Actually, probably about 85 really. As that extra point is up and good for Winfield. It's 21-10 with about 87 seconds left here. We'll be back for the kickoff.
My Three Sons Treasures is a local, family-owned business where you can find brand new merchandise way below retail price. They carry items such as case knives, Kinga coolers, carry Aloha bamboo products, and so much more. They are constantly helping those in need and supporting our local schools and sports teams, and of course they are a supporter of Point Pleasant Live. They want to wish all of the athletes of Mason County a great and safe season. Let's go Point!
Are you looking for...
The auxiliary at Rivers Health focuses on improving the patient health care experience by helping them with anything they might need. Our tasks include guiding patients, assisting with wheelchairs, and making the hospital environment welcoming through the fun activities. Thank you, Rivers Health Auxiliary, for sponsoring Point Pleasant Live.
And we're back there after the Winfield Generals touchdown. It was a 40-yard completion from Pinkerton to Hernandez as they take this kickoff from their own 25, as it'll land at about the Point Pleasant 20. Miscommunication is picked up by Marrero, though. Marrero trying to cut it upfield, and he's brought down at the 33-yard line. Great tackle there by the Generals. As now there's 80 seconds left. As Point Pleasant needs something quick. They got their first touchdown on a jump pass from Hill to Chapman. They're going to need some good luck here again.
Looks like Point will start the drive off with a minute 20 on the clock.
What do you really expect here on this first play, Cooper?
You know, honestly, I'm not really sure. We've done a little bit of mix of things, so it's kind of a wild card.
They'll say in there, jumbo set. Rollins to the very top. He's been pressed all night. Not one look to him, though. As Winfield's going to call a timeout. Connor was a bit gun heavy there, so heard the whistle and just started running. As it'll be 21-10 still. Winfield uses their second timeout. Both teams left with one apiece when we come back. And we are back here. 10-27 your score, 1st and 10 for the Big Blacks at their own 33. Underneath give to Jordan, who's going to fight forward to the 41 to the middle of the field. So we're started at the 37 there, my apologies. As it'll be a 2nd down and 7 here for Point Pleasant. Clock keeps ticking. Down 11, need a score. This time it's a 3 receiver, trips to the top, Jordan in the slot. Here's the give. Schoon taking it, he's got a 1st down, a bit more churning. Sorry there, I had Cooper muted. He's still moving, still fighting, and he's down to the 44, about 11 yards after contact through that pile. And Drew Schoon fighting for every inch, as now they're in Winfield territory.
39 seconds left on it.
as they'll keep it rolling here. Chains get there, just ticking away. As looks like it'll be a timeout by Winfield. They're not even sure what they're looking at on offensively for point. Wow. They're not sure what they're looking at from points offense, as they'll use their last time out of the half. 21-10 with 31 seconds when we come back. And we are back here. Snap underneath. Hill dropping back at the 45, looking. Pressure now, rolling right. He throws it away smartly. 24 seconds left. Had pressure coming from his blind side. Second and 10 here from the Winfield 47-yard line. As it's going to be a two-receiver look. Connor at that slot. It's going to be a quick dump off to the wheel route. Here goes Schoon looking for room around midfield and finally brought down. Turned about a negative 2-yard play into about 4. 15 seconds left to make it a 4th down. And 15 seconds left. Last timeout call by point. We'll stay through it as they get down to the 43-yard line in Winfield territory. It's about the 44. So it's a 3rd down and about 7 here left in the half. 15 seconds as start of the show prediction here for you, Cooper. Who's really made that first impact here in the first half?
I think Connor Hatton with that big run.
He's been all over the field defensively too. As Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj is playing tonight. Not on the field, but like right now. 21-10 still. Chapman is out there. We have Chapman at receiver. He was moved there a bit earlier in the year. Send him back to tight end, has that receiving touchdown tonight. Line him up, send him down. 3rd and long. Hill at the star, dropping back, looking to sling it. He steps up. He's going to tuck it and run. Trying to get out of bounds to the 35-yard line. Bit of contact there with 6 seconds left. No timeouts left for anybody. So they'll have one more chance to chuck it downfield. That should be a 1st down for Point Pleasant. As there's a flag on the play. That might be holding there. Now that one could have been killer for Winfield because that would give Point a field goal in that range, but I will keep it moved back here. 6 seconds left after the holding. Moves them back far. Long 3rd and 10, original line of scrimmage at the 46-yard line. 6 seconds left. This is the play. Hatton in motion underneath. They're just going to give it to him. Try to have him have a good play. He's pushing his man forward as he'll be tripped up and fall down after a gain of about 10. But that'll do it for your first half. Big Blacks down 21-10 for the Winfield senior night. And Brent Wilson, Cooper Craig will be back for the second half of action after here about 20 minutes. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Ella Hunt, and I'm going to be interviewing teachers about what their favorite Halloween costume's ever been in their entire life.
With me. Miss Billings.
Yes.
What is your favorite Halloween costume that has ever been in your life? Like out of a million years?
One time I dressed up as Lydia from Beetlejuice, and that was probably my favorite one.
Wow. Who am I here with?
Miss Kessinger.
And what has been your favorite Halloween costume over the years?
Well, once upon a time I dressed up as a witch with a purple hat, and I really liked it.
Did you have a broom?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Bernadette Anderson.
Miss Anderson, what has been your favorite Halloween costume you've ever worn?
When I was 5 years old, I got to be Little Bo Peep, and I had a little sheep, a little lamb, and guess what? I won $5 silver, which of course
Because you've always been the best, Miss Anderson.
You're so sweet. Well, but that was a really good costume.
It was good. Did you ever lose your sheep?
Yeah, because we didn't really have a sheep. We had to borrow it from someone. Hey, now I want to tell about my second favorite.
Okay.
When I was in the 4th grade, my costume was a rocket. And the top of the rocket said, "To the moon or bust." And of course, it was before the people landed on the moon, so that was a pretty good costume too. Because see, we were in a big space race.
Yeah. Well, those were very good, Miss Anderson. And what are you going to be this year?
I'm going to be a witch.
A witch? That's so not like you.
I know. But you see, sometimes we like to be the opposite.
Yeah, we do like to be the opposite. So, thank you, Miss Anderson.
You're so
and
welcome.
Thanks, Nova.
And good luck to the soccer teams, boys and girls.
Who am I here with today?
Rob Grady.
And what was your favorite Halloween costume ever?
Ever? He-Man.
He-Man, She-Man, Runners too.
What?
Sorry. Well, George Jones got it. I'm sorry.
They made medicine for that.
Later.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Forgy.
And Mrs. Forgy, what has been your favorite Halloween costume you've ever worn?
I would say it was probably the year that I dressed up as Dolly Parton. Because I got to wear a big old fluffy wig and some big old, well, you know. Dolly, she's a popular kind of girl. But it turned learned all about country music that night, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I bet you looked good, and you should bring back looking like Dolly.
Thanks. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Who am I here with today?
Mrs. Stearns.
And what has your favorite Halloween costume been over the years?
Well, I don't dress up anymore. But when I was young, there was a particular costume that I fondly remember. We had a church Halloween party, and my costume was Tinkerbell. And it was green and sparkly, and I had a little Tinkerbell wand. And I remember running around the little meeting hall, pretending like I was doing a little dust on people. And that was my favorite.
Thank you.
Next week, the 2023 Soccer State Tournament is underway. For the second year in a row, the Lady Knights and Black Knights are both headed to Beckley. On Tuesday, October 24th, the boys won the regional title 3-1 with goals from Anthony Bertinoli, Leo Bernsteiner, and Alex Schrader. The girls' route to their second regional title in program history wasn't as easy. The girls survived regulation and 2 overtime periods to win 5-4 in penalty kicks. The game-deciding PK was scored by junior Olivia Fields.
She's got the calm core, cool poise here. Let's go, Liv. Let's make this game winner. Let's go.
Finish it up. That's in.
States, here we go!
That's it.
Yeah! Let's go!
After starting down 3-0 in penalties, junior captain Katie McCutcheon saved 3 of the last 4 Generals shots to guarantee the victory for the Lady Knights. Come support next week at Beckley for the state tournament.
Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School Rock Ensemble started in the 2022 to 2023 school year. It was started by Mr. Polson, accompanied by Mr. Green. We talked to the lead guitarist, Tyler Burt, and Mr. Polson.
Hi, I'm Tyler Burt. I play electric guitar in the Rock Ensemble.
Cool. So why did you join Rock Ensemble?
I saw it as an opportunity to play in front of people and with a full band instead of just by myself. And it's nice to be able to play songs that I know and like with people that I know and like my friends. And it's just overall to have a group of friends that you can rely on and do fun things with.
Okay. So how did you know that the electric guitar was right for you?
I had a friend about 2 years back. He played guitar and I'd skip lunch and go into the band room with him, which was allowed because there was a teacher in there. And he showed me a lot of my favorite songs and how to play them. And from then I kind of picked it up because I wanted to be more like him and play the songs that he played for me.
That's very sweet. How would you describe your time in Rock Ensemble?
It has stressful moments, but it's overall pretty good. Like if someone forgets a part, we'll just restart, and from there we can play it out again. After a few weeks of learning the songs, we get to just jam. Like, say it takes 2 weeks to learn a song. After that, we have 4 months to play any song we really want, and just have fun with it. Experiment with new song ideas.
Hi, I'm Mr. Polson, and I started the Rock Ensemble last year, and
Why did you start the Rock Ensemble?
well, I started the Rock Ensemble because I love rock music, and I play a lot of music myself, and I saw that there was a need at the school for some rock music.
Cool. Where do you see Rock Ensemble going in the future and why?
I see rock growing each year. It's got a lot bigger this year already, and I think as more students are exposed to it, they will also want to join and be a part of something. And I see that we may be able to get some bigger shows next year, and one show possibility is we may play at the Mothman Festival next year.
That sounds awesome. Do you think that the diversity of different groups and clubs in Point Pleasant would help the school evolve?
I do, and that's another reason why I think the rock is so important here. There are a lot of kids involved in the Rock Ensemble that aren't involved in any other clubs or sports, so I think it's good to get more students involved in things at the school.
The Rock Ensemble practices every Friday.
Next week, the 2023 Soccer State Tournament is underway. For the second year in a row, the Lady Knights and Black Knights are both headed to Beckley. On Tuesday, October 24th, the boys won their regional title 3-1 with goals from Anthony Bertinoli, Leo Bernsteiner, and Alex Schrader. The girls' route to their second regional title in program history wasn't as easy. The girls survived regulation in 2 overtime periods to win 5-4 in penalty kicks. The game-deciding PK was scored by junior Olivia Fields.
She's got the calm core, cool poise here. Let's go, Liv. Let's make this game winner. Let's go.
Finish it up. That's in.
States, here we go! That's it! Yeah! Let's go!
After starting down 3-0 in penalties, junior captain Katie McCutcheon saved 3 of the last 4 Generals shots to guarantee the victory for the Lady Knights. Come support next week at Beckley for the state tournament.
What was the key part, like those key parts in last week's big win?
Well, I think offensively, it had to be Nate Bence's performance. And he had an outstanding night, at the wing, and then we brought him in a wildcat quarterback spot, and I thought he did a really good job. And then our offensive line, they kind of took control of the ball game in the second half, and I thought those guys played their best game as a unit.
What are some things that you guys are planning to carry over from last week's game to this week? Senior Jason Hughes, 4-year member of the Big Blacks football team, was on track to a breakout season. The year started off at home against Greenbrier East.
lost both, but I was pretty happy while doing it. Quickly run over to the chance. Hughes all alone. Goodbye. Sayonara. Jason Hughes.
And Jason was the head of an amazing game, with the Big Blacks leading 19-7 with 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Then tragedy struck.
Guerrero in motion. Play action keeper for Hughes. Hughes going to try and take it again. Hughes running through, first down and a lot more.
Josh Hughes, the quarterback option. He has first down yardage.
Josh Hughes.
Jason suffered a severe injury.
Well, I was running the ball and some kid landed on my leg and went to the hospital after the injury and then figured out it was a tibial break. So it's like, a big bone in your leg. And, that's what happened.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened to him, because I know the young man waited for 3 years to be our starting quarterback, and then for him to go out in the first game, it was kind of a kick in the gut for everybody.
His fellow classmates frozen, the crowd silent, and his senior teammates waiting for it all to unfold.
I was just shocked, everything that we trained for all summer, me and Jay, we'd be out on the field throwing the ball, going over plays. We were shot down within one game, so it took a pretty big toll on the team.
Really, it was just shock. I didn't really see the play. I don't like how it happened, but just seeing him there on the ground really hurt, and knowing that what the team was going to go through if it was an actual bad injury.
But Jason was that type of kid that the kids knew that he was going to play hard all the time.
Even though Jason can't be on the field, his heart will remain in the game.
Well, I've been going to practices, going to the games, everything like that, and trying to help out the quarterback that stepped up and played that position as a sophomore, which that's a hard position to play as a sophomore.
Looks like Caden Hill's going to take the helm.
Hi, I'm Leah Eddy.
I'm Grayson Steen.
And I'm Olivia Grigsby, and we're your Point Pleasant Live social media managers.
For your 2023-2024 school year. This year, as social media managers, we came up with our new slogan for Point Pleasant Live. Our passion, your school, live. Our passion is making these videos, taking pictures, and commentating for our community. Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School is your school, and Point Pleasant Live is so grateful to have such a great school to support our program.
And we are always live.
And we're about to kick off here for the second half. Winfield up 21-10 on the Big Blacks. As they get set to send it off, the Big Blacks will receive here. It's Rollins, Hunt, and Marrero back deep. Two muffed kicks today. One of them lost. As they are throwing footballs. And I need the cheerleaders to get an arm. Right here, up top.
I don't think we have a chance, Brent.
Maybe. They're coming our way, just not far enough.
Maybe they're trying.
I'd like to think. And this one's sent off by the Generals. It'll land at about the 5. Marrero will take it. Down, swinging to the right side now. And he's brought down at the 14. Too much east-west, not enough north-south there for Point Pleasant. Good performance there by both our band and the Winfield Generals band. Also, great concession stand. They provide some good food. I don't know how to say it. They gave us good food. They asked for it.
Great concession stand items.
We'll roll with it here. 10-21. Point has to start on their own 12-yard line at the right hash. It's not a place you want to be in their last drive. Ended on time to end the half. So get set up, one receiver out wide in that set. Jordan goes from the right to the left side. This one will go heavy left side. Schoon off the pitch. Schoon can't find the edge, and he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, maybe just at it to make it a 2nd down and 10.
Takes down by number 4, Jason Miller. No gain on the play. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10.
11:30 on the clock.
Point Pleasant now had that first offensive drive and ended 3 and 2 drives in a row. A touchdown pass to Josh Chapman. Outside of that, it's been a struggle bus here offensively. Hatton in motion underneath. Here goes, looks like it was Jordan on the underneath sweep down the middle. Get a carry of about 5. They get a 3rd and 5 for the Big Blacks. Can make it out to Beckley tomorrow. The boys take on Charleston Catholic, and Warriors versus Cavs situation. This is the 3rd time we've seen them square off in the finals. As it gets a 3rd down and 5 for Point. Hatton in motion over top to the right side. Underneath to the left side, it's Jordan. Cuts it back inside and gets a gain of about 2. So it'll be a 4th and 3. But in that situation, the Cavs won the 2nd championship out of them. Maybe in this one, Point wins the 3rd championship. As Catholic has had our number. I'll say the last 3, this is the 4th year's season. But the last 3 years, they beat us every time in that state tournament.
I think this one's their year. I'm feeling it.
Here's the punt from Schrader. High and rolling. So it'll be taken at a bounce, low roller. This one's almost bobbled. It is! Picked up finally at the 35. That's number 5, Trevin Tanner. Tried to read it off the bounce well, and it hit off his pads. And he loses about 5 yards from the original spot. As this Winfield offense has been rolling. So try and keep it up. Here's a flag down, though. Still awaiting the call here from that head ref. The calls today for Winfield, not in their favor. A lot of, what was it called? Just a lot of unlucky calls. They had that head-to-head contact that I'm not sure that it was, and then a face mask on Hill. That was a good call on that one, but.
General discussion, Jay Cox and Christian West, please do so. Look it up on Facebook, Instagram. Very entertaining. Spotify.
Now, still awaiting the discussion. Here's a flag against Winfield. It's a hold on that punt return, so we'll move him back. 10:03 remaining here after the first drive for Point Pleasant. A 3 and out for him. As they're still moving the chains back. It won't be affected on the series, so it'll still be a 1st and 10 for them. But still long yards to go nonetheless at their own 25. Pinkerton's still up at that quarterback position. 2 throwing touchdowns tonight. Both of those total to about 75 yards. Probably about 100 through the air, especially on that seam buster they got. As this is a pitch outside on the speed option. He'll get to about the 30-yard line. Here's a flag. So they might call a targeting here on Point. Winfield had one of those calls earlier as well. So we got to get our fair share in. The speed option there, both the running back, quarterback take off to a specific side. It'll to the right side this time. And they just send a pitch out. It's head-to-head contact, so this one's going to be moving forward a lot for the Generals. And this will give them a 1st.
Just under 10 minutes left on the clock, 9:56.
So Winfield goes from starting 10 yards back from the original spot to about 10 yards ahead from where they were at the 43-yard line. Underneath looks to be a keeper off to the play action. It's a good hit there by Dylan Kiefer near the line of scrimmage on the left side. A keeper sweep from Easton Pinkerton. Tried to break one of those longer runs off that he had a chance to do as he fumbled in the first half on his first carry. Kept a good play. Here's a false start by Winfield. I'm saying, I mean, if you get paid by a penalty, these refs are going to be billionaires by the end of tonight's game. We have had our fair share. Be a 1st and 15 now for the Generals.
Be nice if we got paid by penalty.
We got paid, period.
Yeah.
On that note, I think